For soft water shampooing, use Tony Cream Shampoo.
Even in the hardest water,
Tony Cream Shampoo.
Yes, even in the hardest water, Tony Cream Shampoo gives soft water shampooing that rinses away dandruff instantly. Leaves hair so soft, so smooth, so shining clean. Today, bring out the sparkling beauty of your hair with soft water shampooing. Get the handy tube or jar of Tony Cream Shampoo. It's new.
For soft water shampooing, use Tony Cream Shampoo.
hardest water.
Tony Cream Shampoo.
And now I'd like to introduce another one of our GSR jazz singers, Carlos Jimenez. Please welcome Carlos.
That old black magic has me in its spell. That old black magic that you weave so well. I see fingers up and down my spine. Same old witchcraft when your eyes meet mine. Same old tingles that I feel inside. Then that elevator starts its rise. Down and down I go, round and round I go, like a leaf caught in the tide. I should stay away, but what can I do? I hear your name, and I'm aflame. The flame with such a burning desire, and only your kiss can put out the fire. You are the lover I've waited for. You're the mate that fate had me created for. 'Cause every time your lips meet mine, baby, down and down I go, all around I go, under that old black magic called love. I should stay away, but what can I do? I hear your name, and I'm a flame with such a burning desire, and only your kiss can put out my fire. You are the lover I've waited for. You're the mate that fate had me created for. 'Cause every time your lips meet mine, baby, down and down I go, all around I go, in a spin. I'm loving that spin I'm in, under that old black magic called love.
Carlos Jimenez. Another 5-minute mystery. See if you could solve the case before the end of this short radio play.
One more block and you'll behold the Brooks household.
2 whole years, Jim. It doesn't seem possible it's been so long. You and Dorothy married and with a place of your own.
Oh, it's true, all right. Only too bad you haven't taken advantage of the old Brooks hospitality sooner.
Well, I'm here now, and I intend on having a perfectly wonderful time.
Now, here we are.
Oh, what a charming place this is.
Dorothy's probably on needles and pins waiting for me to get you here. Darling, it's Jim. Here's Alice.
Jim, look.
What? Where?
There, on the living room floor, it's Dorothy. Dead.
Mr. Brooks, I'm afraid you and Miss Manning will have to submit to some routine questions.
I'll be happy to help in any way I can, Inspector.
Thank you, Miss Manning. Now, Mr. Brooks, while we're waiting for some information I phoned for, I want you to tell me exactly what happened this morning.
Well, there isn't much to tell. Both my wife and I were quite excited, expecting Alice, that is, Miss Manning here, to visit us from Chicago. I was to wait until she called me at the office.
And you were there all morning?
Yes, well, until Miss Manning's train arrived and we came out here.
I had written Mr. Brooks and told him that I would call Jim at the office as soon as I arrived. The train was an hour late. Maybe if it had been here earlier, it may have prevented this.
Well, that remains to be seen. Apparently, Mrs. Brooks was sitting here in the chair, putting red polish on her fingernails, when she was shot from behind, and the polish is spilled all over the carpet, and she was still holding the tiny brush in her hand. She must have recognized her attacker, and since she did not die instantly, she printed these 3 initials here on the floor with the polish. D-O-C.
D.O.C.? I wish we could tell whose initials she was trying to write.
Well, you're sure you don't know anyone whose name would fit that?
Positive, I can't.
Oh.
Yes, Miss Manning, can you think of somebody with those initials?
Well,
Well,
D-O-C spells Doc, and it's Mr. Brooks' nickname.
Why, it can't be.
Yes, Mr. Brooks?
I haven't been called Doc for over 2 years. It was a nickname I picked up in school. My wife didn't like the name and never used it. No one in New York ever knows me by Doc. You've got to believe me, Inspector. It's the truth.
Well, that we'll see. Just a minute. Hello? Yes, Grady. Yes, I see. Well, it's sewed up anyway. Thanks. Well, you both will be happy to know our little murder is solved.
Oh, then it wasn't Doc after all?
No, Miss Manning, it wasn't Doc. I'm arresting you, Miss Manning, for the murder of Dorothy Brooks.
Why did Inspector arrest Miss Manning for the murder of Mrs. Brooks? In a moment, we'll hear. But first, this message.
The tube of Prel, and I've got a little something to tell. Your hair can be radiant, oh so easy. All you gotta do is take me home and squeeze me. I'm Tallulah, the tube of Prel, and I'll make your hair look swell. It'll shine, it'll glow, and be dandruff-free. For radiant hair, get a hold of me. Tallulah, the tube of Prel shampoo.
Yes, folks, take it from Tallulah. Prel Procter & Gamble's Radiant Cream Shampoo leaves your hair more radiant than any soap shampoo. and Prel removes unsightly dandruff in as little as 3 minutes. Doctor's examination prove it. For hair radiantly clean, radiantly lovely, try Prel, your very next shampoo.
I'm Tallulah, the tube of Prel, and I've got a little something to tell. Your hair can be radiant, oh so easy. All you've got to do is take me home and squeeze me. I'm Tallulah, the tube of Prel, and I'll make your hair look swell. It'll shine, it'll glow, and be dandruff-free. For radiant hair, get a hold of me. Tallulah, the tube of Prel shampoo.
And now, back to our story.
How dare you arrest me? I was still on the train.
Your train wasn't late, Miss Manning. That phone call just verified the fact. You came out here, murdered Mrs. Brooks, returned to the station, and called Mr. Brooks to pick you up. That wasn't what really gave you away, though. Too bad you didn't know Mr. Brooks was no longer called Doc when you printed those letters on the carpet. The next time you leave a name as a clue to throw suspicion, you'd better get the name right. But of course, there won't be a next time, will there, Miss Manning?
Join us again next time for another chance to solve a 5-minute mystery.